and welcome back to Arianna-verse. Today I'm going to review some of the books that I've read in the past few weeks. So we are doing a monthly reading wrap-up. Yay! These are some of the books that I've read between May and this month of June. Some I read in school, some I read at home, and some were easy reads, some were chapter books, some were really funny, some were adventurous, and some were really exciting too. So I am so excited to get started. Let's do it! My first book is called Wayside School Gets a Little Stranger by Sachar. This book I actually got from a little library that I found randomly one day. This is actually one of my most favorite, funniest books of all time. This book is about a school that has been closed for many years and then suddenly, excitingly, reopens. So all the old students come back. And then throughout the school year, this book tells about all the funny, crazy, weird substitutes and all the funny, weird, crazy things that happen. So it's a really funny book to read and I really enjoyed it. It was kind of an easy read for me, so it was like kind of in the middle. But I think any kid my age would really, really, really enjoy this book like I did. My next book is called Stink, The Incredible Shrinking Kid by McDonald. This book was actually a gift from one of my aunts because she always brings me books because she knows I love to read. This book is about Stink, Judy Moody's brother. You probably heard of Judy Moody because it's a really good series. I have like 2 books right here. So, as you can imagine, I really enjoyed this book. Stink wants to grow taller, but he's very short. He's one of the 2 shortest kids in his class. Every day, his sister, Judy Moody, measures him, but every day it's the same amount. Short, short, short. But then, one day, he starts shrinking. It's crazy. So one day, he actually wore stripes, like striped pants, striped shirt to school, and put hair gel in his hair to make him look taller. His favorite president was James Madison. So his parents happily threw him a James Madison party. But when they did do it, they gave him a bunch of presents, which showed him that you're only as tall as you feel. If you feel like you're short, then you will look short to yourself. But if you feel like you're tall and stand proud, then you are really tall. My next book is also one of my favorites. It's called Esio, Trot by Roald Dahl. And it's one of these books from my collection here. As you can see, I started reading some. Esio Trot is about a man named Mr. Hoppy who wants to marry a lady named Mrs. Silver that lives in the apartment under him. Mrs. Silver has a tortoise named Alfie, about this big, and she wants Alfie to grow bigger. So, Mr. Hoppy gives Mrs. Silver a fake potion to make Alfie, her tortoise, grow. Instead of her tortoise actually growing, Mr. Hoppy comes up with a clever plan to make Mrs. Silver think that Alfie's growing. So, he collects different turtles from different pet shops, and he makes sure they look exactly like Alfie. And so every week, he puts a tortoise that looks like Alfie but a little bigger on her porch, because that's where Alfie usually sleeps. Mrs. Silver actually thinks that Alfie's growing, and in the end, they get married happily, and Alfie happily lives with another family. It's a little bit sad because Mrs. Silver never gets her real tortoise, Alfie, back. But it is a little happy because Alfie leads another happy life, almost to grow 30 years old with another family that he really loves. My next book is also from my Roald Dahl collection that I have here. It's called Fantastic Mr. Fox by Roald Dahl, of course. This book is about 3 mean farmers that don't like animals. They only run the farms because, well, they don't really say why they want to. I guess it's just for money. Mr. Fox is a fox that lives with his family, Mrs. Fox, and 4 little baby foxes. And every night, Mr. Fox goes to one of the farms and gets some food for his family. But the farmers do not like this at all. Since they are so cruel and mean, they sit by the hole and they start digging to get to Mr. Fox so they can shoot him, which it means, which is a little mean. And so, Mr. Fox can't come out of his hole or else him and his whole family will be shot. Mr. Fox comes up with a clever plan so they never have to leave the hole again to get drinks or food. So he digs tunnels to every single farm and he tells all the other underground mammals to come to his hole because they're going to have a feast celebrating Mr. Fox for all the sacrifices he made for giving them food and drinks. So now they're living happily in this little underground town with the farms, the top of the farms are here and then their town is down here. For all I know, the farmers, they're still there looking for that Mr. Fox. My next book I got at a little library in one of my videos that I did. It is called Shoe Wars by Liz Pichon. As I think I mentioned in the other video, I really liked this book and I really enjoyed it. Shoe Wars is about two kids and their father. Their father makes amazing shoes, and the most awesomest, most cool shoe he's ever made are flying shoes. They're so cool, but their dad's mean boss, Wendy Wedge, wants to take control over the whole town. She mostly already has. And now she's after their dad's most precious item, the flying shoes. So the kids go on a marvelous adventure trying to keep the shoes away from Wendy Wedge. They show the whole town that Wendy Wedge just is nice to everyone just for all the money and power that she gets over the whole town. And then the town turns their back against Wendy. And Shoeville is a peaceful place again. Thank you for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, smash that subscribe button and like my videos. And remember, ring that bell so you can get my notifications when I post my next video. See you in the next episode. Bye, stars! I like this song. Yo, attention, yo, attention. It's Benny and I like to mention I'm on the microphone this morning. Honk your horn if you want it. Okay, we got traffic on the west side. Get off at 79 and take a left side. She's smiling. Say hello. Gorgeous Linda, tell me something I don't know.